Mafia is a classic game. Released in 2002, it stood as one of the best mob stories in gaming history. But here's the thing. The original game never had achievements. Not even retro achievements as a set for it. Fast forward to 2020, we got Mafia Definitive Edition, a full remake, part of the Mafia Trilogy collection. And with the remake, we got a brand new achievement list. And that's the game we are playing. In order to get every achievement, you need to complete the game in the classic difficulty, grab every single collectible, and just be a law-abiding citizen. Welcome to Mafia. The year is 1930. Cab driver Thomas Angelo was just on another shift that suddenly ended thanks to Sam and Paulie, the mafiosos. We are forced to drive these two away from some other mafia boys, and we are introduced to the driving mechanics of the game, which are quite unique. After scripted accidents, we drop the two of them at the bar where they usually hang in exchange for an envelope to repay for the damages. And thus, we are done with the Mafia. Just kidding. With the brand new cab in hand, we get back to work and return to our normal life. After a couple of fares and a quick break, the guys who were after Polly and Sam track us down and take out their anger on our new cab. So we run to our friends in the Mafia, who gladly scare off our pursuers and invite us to meet their Don. We meet the Don, and after explaining that we just want some payback for our cab, he tells us to smash some cars in Morello's parking lot. Clearly that's gonna make us even. Finally free to walk around, we can start on a collectible part of the game. So here's a quick rundown on the Mafia collectibles. 80 pulp magazines from 4 different collections, 22 cigarette cards, 10 gangster comics, 5 postcards that lead to 5 hidden cars, and let's not forget about the 50 mystery foxes that are scattered across the map. Inside the bar, we grab our very first cigarette card. Now it's time to meet Vinny, who supplies weapons for the family. And although I was expecting more, we get a baseball bat and some molotovs because that's the way the Mafia works. Behind Vinny there's a magazine, so we make sure to get it.
Come back and see me later if the boys don't scare yous away.
We are introduced to our mechanic Ralphie, who provides us with a car. After heading straight to Morello's parking lot, we hit a few home runs, torch some cars, and steal one for Polly's personal collection, which makes the police chase us. After we escape the scene, we return to the garage, and inside we find our first mystery fox. We tell the Don how it went, and after he tells us the rules about the family, we are now in the Mafia. Now that we are in the family, we need to prove our worth. So, it's time for us to do some collections. First stop goes nicely. No, you! You! Vou-te chocar! You! The second one went smooth, but the third one went to hell. We see Polly with a gunshot wound, and now we need to go on a rescue mission to save our boy Sam. While we try to find a safe way inside, we find the Gangster's comic. We get inside and interrupt someone doing their business. Oh, I'm sorry, sorry, my bad, I'm sorry. We make sure to take out every single person on the motel and we rescue Sam. But we still need to get our money back, so after a long car chase, we complete the collections. This is where we really start to see what Morello is all about and just how much control he's got over the city. We also find out a little more about how the family runs business. Turns out the Don likes to fix races. Sadly for him, there's this
hotshot European
who is winning more than he should, and he works for Morello. We need to take care of that, so we need to sabotage his driver's car so our guy can win. We need to get the car, drive it safely to a mechanic. Oops, sorry. Let him tinker with it and bring it back without wrecking it. And that means easy money. Unless our driver gets beaten up on the day before the race, and as a former taxi driver, we need to take his place. And since I had a taste of the driving in this game before, I know how painful this will be. I read posts on how hard this race is on classic difficulty, but how hard can it be? Why are you sleeping so much? Oh, what the hell? Oh, piss off. Give me a reason to not refund the game. As you can probably tell, I'm not very good at racing games. It took me 3 hours to give up for the meantime. I woke up in the next day motivated to finally complete the race, and on a third try, I did it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's mine, it's mine. Ankara Messi, Ankara Messi, Ankara Messi. Please, 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 let's go, 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 let's go. Supercharge, let's go. Now that the race is finished, we have to celebrate, but our boy Paulie went overboard.
Cow says moo and the chicken says quack. What does the bird say?
We need to drive him home, but he has a different idea. We drive him to his desired location to get the only missable achievement, and we finish the chapter.
Girls, it's me, Paulie!
Ah, jeez. Sweet dreams, tough guy.
We are tasked with taking Luigi's daughter Sarah home, and that's exactly what we do. We drop off some food, drop off some knuckle sandwiches, and then we get a good night of sleep. Salieri didn't like to know that Sarah, his own goddaughter, was being harassed while walking home, so we are going to teach those punks a lesson. But before that, we do a wheelie. We track them down and blow up their yard. However, the main culprit flees in a vehicle, but he doesn't know that Tommy Angelo is the champion of the Grand Prix. But they crashed on their own. I know the feeling far too well. We need to finish the job, but we hesitate. Paulie, however, doesn't. We received the news that one of the guys in the car wreck was the son of a city councilor on Morello's pocket. And although he is dead, the other guy in the car crash survived. Afraid of him pointing the finger at us, we need to take him out. This time for good. The plan is simple. Sam will infiltrate the funeral while we make a dent on one of Morello's businesses to create a diversion. We also need to take out one of the girls who has been spilling the beans over our family business. However, Sam asks us to not take the girl out since it was because of him she got involved in the mess in the first place. And since he's one of the boys, we oblige. We get inside the brothel, and let's just say that Tommy doesn't care.
You must be the manager. Don Salieri sends his regards.
With the manager gone, we just need to clean out the rest of the thugs and look for Michelle. We find her, give her some getaway money, and now it's time for us to find the office to plant the bomb. While snooping around and finding collectibles, we also find something traumatizing.
It's not what it looks like.
What the hell? We plant the bomb and run across the rooftops, taking out Morello's gunmen and police alike. After crossing several rooftops, we reach the church where the funeral Sam was infiltrating is taking place. We get spotted and bullets start flying inside. Eventually we deal with almost everyone inside and try to take out the guy who escaped the car crash. Just as we are about to bite the bullet, Sam saves us. Now we need to escape the church, but it's surrounded by cops. We get into a car and by playing 4D chess and hiding in an alleyway, we manage to lose them completely.
He's gone. Go back to patrols. We'll get him.
Okay. We lost him.
Now we just have to make it back home in one piece. We need to help Sam and Polly with a shipment from Canada. We meet up with Polly in the warehouse so we can go to the farm together. When we arrive at the farm where the deal is taking place, we realize it's been raided by cops. We find Sam, but he's in bad shape, and while Polly looks for a way to get us out of there, we have to defend Sam from the remaining officers. Eventually, we get him into a truck, but we're being chased down by cops in a fortified van. After successfully defending the truck, we manage to get Sam to the doctor. With nothing else for us to do, we finally head home. Not before we get a ticket. The Don tells us there's a mole in the family, and it's none other than Frank, his right-hand man. He's stolen the books containing every deal the family has ever made, so we are tasked with taking down the very person who once believed in Tommy's potential to run the city. As we run around searching for Frank, we discover that the FBI is in town and they are planning a meeting with Morello. After finding Frank, we need to follow him to find out where the books are. It's trailing mission time. Frank gets taken to the airport and now we have a choice. Sneak inside or take everyone down. We take everyone down. We finally confront Frank and he admits that Morello made him an offer. The account books in exchange for his family's safety and a ticket out of town. He stashed the books in a safe and gives us the keys. Once it's done, we let him go because in the end, we are not killers. We are the Grand Prix champions, baby! After he's gone, we cover our tracks by staging a fake funeral for Frank and his family, making sure the Don doesn't suspect a thing. Morello has managed to put the prosecutor on us, so we are going to infiltrate his house. There's a safe filled with evidence against us that we need to open, but that's not exactly in our skill set. After all, we are just the Grand Prix champions, baby! The Don takes us to pick up Salvatore, his safe cracker genius, and with his help, we are ready to start cracking. We slip into the mansion and, after dealing with the guards, we search for the safe. Once we get what we came here for, it's time to escape, so naturally, we take out every single guard standing in our way before we drop Salvatore back home. Without Frank, the family was bleeding money. Polly came up with a way to scrap together some cash by cutting a deal with Morello's alcohol supplier. The meet is set in a downtown parking lot, but as soon as the deal goes through, we get ambushed by Morello's thugs. After mowing down the Mafia boys, we escort the truck loaded with whiskey safely back to our warehouse. Salieri is hungry and he needs a driver, so we are tasked with taking the boss to his favorite restaurant. His usual driver called in sick, so we step up to replace him. Everything seems fine as we sit down to enjoy our meal until Morello's thugs shoot the place down. I couldn't even eat my lovely caponata. We fight back, taking out Morello's guys, but Salieri isn't done. He wants answers, and that means paying a visit to Carlo, the driver who conveniently called in sick. We drive the Don to his place and witness just how ruthless Salieri can be. In the meantime, Morello learns that his attempt on Salieri's life has failed. But now we know, The war has finally begun. It's time to go on the offensive, and the target is Gilotti, the politician in Morello's pocket. To get to him, we are going to infiltrate his birthday party, dressed up as a sailor. Once aboard the ship, we blend in as part of the crew, until we can retrieve a hidden weapon stashed in one of the bathrooms. From there, all we have to do is wait for the fireworks to begin and use them as cover to take out Gilotti. But getting out won't be so easy. Polly and Sam are waiting for us with a speedboat, but to reach them we have to fight our way through the ship, clearing out sailors standing between us and freedom. After sending them to swim with the fishes, we finally make our getaway across the water. The next step in the plan is to take down Morello's right-hand man, his own brother Sergio, who just happens to be the luckiest man alive. The idea is quite simple actually, just plant a bomb in his car, you know, classic Mafia thing. On our way to Sergio's house, the cops tried to arrest us, but I wasn't really in the mood for that. I decide to switch vehicles to chase another miscellaneous achievement, going fast in probably the worst car I've ever driven in any video game. I got sick of that car and I end up stealing a random one from the street right across from Sergio's house. And while I'm at it, I eventually lockpick my 5th car. The bomb was planted, and as we waited for Sergio to come out, it was actually his wife who ended up heading for the car. I think everyone forgot that people can actually share a vehicle. With the sudden change of plans, we need to find Sergio, and thankfully for us, Sam and Polly actually find him in a restaurant. And now it's our turn to shoot up the place. After taking out his man, we chase him, but he manages to escape in a car. But that's okay, after all, we are the Grand Prix champions, baby! We hop on a bike and chase him down to the harbor. Once there, the chase was on foot, thanks to more of his guys trying to block us. We take every single one down until we corner Sergio. We have spared people before, but this is not one of those times. It's finally time to end this war and take down Morello. He's hosting a charity at the theater and the plan is simple: gun him down as soon as he steps out. But since nothing works our way, when we arrive he flees and once again we have a car chase. But it's okay. We are the Grand Prix champions, baby! We pursue him through the city until he reaches an airstrip, and together with Sam and Polly, we go guns blazing, taking out every single person in our way. The chase continues until Morello reaches Hangar 13. I see you, devs. After taking care of his man, we are late. He's already on a plane. Luckily, there are cars nearby, and we are still the Grand Prix champions, baby! But this time we are not driving, we are just shooting. We shoot the engines, making the plane lose control. Now we just need to track him down, which means chasing the falling airplane across town. We finally reach the crash site, only to find Morello convulsing in pain. And just like we did with Sergio, we don't spare him. There's a new politician in town who wants to clean up the city. That doesn't sit well with the Dons, so the plan is quite simple. Make our way through an abandoned prison that is actually filled with homeless, until we reach the guard tower to pick up a sniper rifle left for us. After taking a deep breath, we fail. Except, we didn't fail. As we make our getaway, the floor collapses, knocking us out. By the time we wake up, the prison is being raided by cops. And after taking out every single officer, we jump into a car and drive home, like we always do after taking out the politician. With Morello gone and no politicians to ruin our good life, it's time to steal a shipment of cigars from the feds. But the crates aren't just cigars, they're full of diamonds. Now that's the big score. We get everything ready and move out. Paulie mentions robbing a bank behind Salieri's back, but he gets reminded that no haul is worth ending up like Morello. We arrive at customs, and while Paulie and Sam chill by the truck, it's up to us to do the heavy lifting and locate the crates. After taking out the guards and searching the place, we find the crates. We load everything onto the truck and the alarm goes off. The police set up some roadblocks, but that's nothing for the Grand Prix champion. Once at the warehouse, we inspect some of the crates that were shot by the feds during the escape, and instead of diamonds, we find dope. Dope being the one thing that Salieri never wanted to deal with. Paulie is upset for risking our necks for nothing. After this, the plan to rob the bank is back on the table.
We got busted with all that smack, we would have died in prison.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
I already told you.
The bank.
Yeah. I don't care what Sam says. I'm getting that score.
It's time for the heist. Paulie did a solid job planning this because we get in, take the manager into the vault and grab some money. Of course we have to deal with the cops when we try to leave, but at this point it's just another Tuesday. After leaving through the back and loading up the car with our money, we drive off easily. After all, we are the Grand Prix champions, baby! After losing the cops and taking refuge in one of Sam's clubs, we head home ready to split the money the next day. We need to get our money so we can skip town with the family, so first we head up to Paulie's apartment to grab our share. As soon as we step inside, we find our best bud dead.
Ah, Jesus. Paulie.
We search for the money, but it's nowhere to be found. The phone rings and it was Sam trying to warn Paulie that the Don knows what we have done. He was too late. We ask Sam for some cash to skip town and we agree to meet him at the city gallery. When we arrive at the city gallery, we get hit with the truth. It was Sam who told the Don about the bank heist, and he was the one who actually killed Paulie.
And I'm sorry about that, but I need to get out of town. Can you help me or not?
There you go again. Making me choose between my friends and the family.
What do you mean, shoes?
This is what you were looking for, Polly's. Here's your cut. It's more than you deserve.
No shot.
Sam. You killed him. You killed Paulie.
No. Paulie got himself killed.
And you seem real tore up about it.
I'm just in a good mood.
I'm on to you. I will get you.
Things are right between me and the Don. I'm moving up. And I just found this big bag of money. Goodbye. Don't let him suffer, boys. He's my buddy.
No, I'm not. All he was. Let's go! One by one, we take down every single Mafia henchman Sam brought with him.
However far you run, out there you will find.
Nobody's carrying you to the doctor this time, Sam.
You kill me now and the Don. He's never gonna stop looking for you.
When a moment comes to pull the trigger, Tommy hesitates. After all, Sam was like a brother. But as soon as Sam mentions Paulie, the hesitation is completely gone.
I sympathize with the situation, Tom, and I want to help your family, but I can't do anything unless you're willing to testify in court. You understand that, right? You'll have to sit in that box, stare down Salieri, Ralphie, Vinny, maybe even Sarah's father. I don't know if you got the stones for it, if I'm being honest.
Tommy tells everything that happened since he joined the Salieri family to the detective who is in charge of Morello's murder. In exchange for all this information, all Tommy wants is his family's safety. Everyone in Salieri's crew is arrested, including Tommy. While he eventually gets out, many don't. At his daughter's wedding, Tommy delivers a heartfelt speech about the importance of family.
Mr. Angelo. Yes, Mr. Salieri sends his regards.
No.
That's okay. You're safe now. We're all safe. Remember that money, jobs, even best pals will come and go. But family is forever.
With the story done, it's time to focus on the remaining collectibles. Remember the guy that tinkered with the
hotshot European
car? He has some postcards on the board that will lead us to secret cars that we need to complete the garage. While playing through the story, we actually grabbed plenty of collectibles, so I'm sure it won't take long to finish this. After a long search, we finally grabbed the last comic, the last cigarette card, we beat a random guy to find our first hidden car,
You got problems? Won't come here again. Help me over here.
the last fox, and the last magazine. With only the garage left, it's time to focus on the rest of the hidden cars and use the phone booth missions. Phone booth missions are side quests that are available as soon as you reach some notes inside Salieri's bar, and some give us vehicles for our garage. But before I focus on them, I find the last hidden car. With only one car left to go, I go for one last phone booth mission that lets me drive this weird looking bike, being the vehicle number 30. Mafia was an absolute masterpiece. I hated the race, I really did, but completing it on the classic difficulty, it made me so happy. Although sometimes quirky, the gameplay was very fun and very enjoyable. The soundtrack is simply amazing, and the story was way better than I expected. Sam and Polly, what can I say? Two incredibly well written characters. I honestly can't wait to play the sequels and the prequel. I can't stress enough how much I recommend this game. If you watch my whole journey, thank you so much, and I hope to see you on the next one.